Welcome dear students. In this lecture we are going to talk about the carbenes. Carbenes are basically neutral species in which there will be a carbon having two bonds with some other atom and two unshared electrons. It will be something like this. It is having two bonds and two unshared electrons. So the total number of electrons in the valence shell of the carbon will be, there are two bond pairs and there are two unshared electrons. So it has total 6 valence electrons. It means its octet is not completed. And any species which has incomplete octet, that is very reactive. So carbenes are also very reactive, or you can say they are very unstable with very short lifespan in the reaction mixture. And in order to complete their valence shell, their octet, they require two electrons in valence shell to complete octet. And my dear students, any species which is electron deficient and it requires electron to complete its octet, they act as electrophiles. So carbenes are very strong electrophiles because they require two electrons in their valence shell to complete their octet. Now, my dear students, how the carbenes are formed? How carbenes are formed? We will be discussing three methods of the formation of the carbenes. The first one is in which chloroform reacts with an alkali, very strong base. In that case, my dear students, this base removes proton from this chloroform. So both these electrons, they will be given to this carbon and there will be removal of H positive ion and then you will get C, here will be carbon, Cl, Cl, and there will be two electrons, one electron of the carbon and hydrogen has also given its electron to the carbon, so it will become negative. Now my dear students, in the next step, this chlorine will take both bonding electrons and it will be removed in the form of Cl negative. When this chlorine will also take the electron of the carbon with it, then its negative charge will be lost and it will become C, Cl, Cl, and there will be two electrons which are unshared electrons, and in this way this carbene is produced with its two bonds with chlorine. Now the second way is that reacting this is, it is diazomethane Now, my dear students, in this diazomethane, there is double bond between carbon and nitrogen. So, nitrogen will take two bonding electrons to form another bond between two nitrogen atoms, and it will become N triple bond N. And now, when it will take two electrons out of these four bonding electrons with it, the remaining there will be two electrons with carbon, and it will become something like this. And this one is a very important carbene, that is methylene. And when this diazomethane is exposed to ultraviolet radiations, then this reaction takes place and the carbene is produced. Similarly, if we have a ketene, it is not a ketone. There is double bond between carbon, so it will be a ketene. And it is exposed to ultraviolet radiations. Again, the same happens. There are four electrons. The two electrons will be taken by carbon to form triple bond with oxygen, and you will get carbon monoxide. And these two remaining electrons will be given to the carbon, and again the methylene carbene is produced. So these are three common methods to produce the carbenes. And now there is a very important reaction of carbene, in which a carbene is added to the alkene to form the cycloalkanes, like we have here propene. When this propene will be treated with diazomethane in the presence of ultraviolet radiations, what will happen? Now, what will happen? This N2 will be removed, and then you will get methylene in the form of the carbene, and this methylene will get attached to the unsaturated carbons. You will get this cyclic compound, and this cyclic compound will be called as the methyl cyclopropane. This one is cyclopropane and it is methyl. So carbenes are very useful when you want to convert some alkene into the cycloalkanes, or you can say alkyl derivatives of the cycloalkanes. This one is methyl derivative of cyclopropane. So if you want to convert an alkene into alkyl derivative of the cycloalkanes, then carbenes can be very useful. There are so many other details related to the carbenes, but if you are studying the organic chemistry at the grade 11 or 12, then this information is enough for you people. In case you find any problem, do ask in the comment section. Till then, take care.